If you're on the hunt for some new travel-friendly beauty products, or you're just curious as to what other travelers bring with them on the road, this is the video for you. Hey guys, my name is Kim and welcome to KRod Collective. On this channel, we talk all things travel. So I've got my makeup case here and let's get into what's inside. So let's start with the makeup bag itself. I've been using it for a while. It's from a British company called Space NK. I got it online. I love that it's clear so I can see exactly what's inside. It zips all the way around. It's large enough to carry all of my needs and it doesn't weigh my bag down. It's really great for carry-on only travel. I think they still make it, so if I can find it, I will link it down in the description box below. These are just the products that I have found really work for me, and I don't bring all of these products all the time. Depending on the trip, where I'm going, how I'm feeling, how much room I have to pack, that will determine which one of these I will bring with me. All right, so now let's talk about the makeup that's actually inside. I'll start with foundation and concealer. And also, to be honest with you, I am not a beauty guru by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not an expert by anybody's standards. So, all right, let's start with the foundation and concealers. So the concealer I normally use is from a company called Bobbi Brown, and I use both their corrector and their concealer. In the corrector, my tone is Deep Bisque, and the concealer I use is, the creamy concealer is Almond, and then there's like a pressed powder that comes along with this one. It's a duo and it's Soft Honey. I don't really use the powder honestly, but I do use the concealer, and I'll put the corrector on first and then the concealer. I like this concealer. I've been using it for several years and it's been great for me. There is a new concealer that I have started using that I love. It's from one of my favorite brands. That is the Kosas Revealer Concealer, and the tone that I use is 8. I think the difference between the two of these is that this one is a little bit creamier. I want to say this one has more coverage. I go for the Kosas when I want to get my makeup done in a hurry and I just want something to kind of cover up these bags and keep it moving, because it's really easy to apply and it's very creamy. The Bobbi Brown I find has more coverage for me, so this is what I will probably use if I've had a rough night and I really want to look presentable. So these are the concealers that I tend to use. So onto powders and foundation. So this is a newer product to my travel makeup kit, and this is something that I've been using pretty recently, but it has so quickly become one of my #1 makeup and beauty products, especially for travel, and that is the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. It's amazing. I love this stuff. I love Kosas as a brand. I just think that their makeup is so good. It really does well with me and my skin, but it's oil-based, and so for me it's great because I think I have normal to dry skin. It has kind of a really nice finish, I find. It's not oily on the skin. I don't know if it's gonna work for everyone because I think it would absolutely depend on your skin type. This is what I have on my face right now. For me, this is a fantastic product for travel because it is small. The bottle is really great because so there's not a lot of spillage that's gonna be happening here. Yeah, it's 1 fluid ounce, so it's well within TSA's regulations. Really easy to apply. I just put it on, I kind of dot it on my face, rub it in, let it set for a little bit, and I'm done. I cannot recommend this product enough. I love that stuff. If I feel like using a little bit of powder to kind of finish off, I will use this MAC Studio Fix powder, which I've been using for, I wanna say, over 10 years. You don't need a ton of it. Again, really easy for travel because it's so compact. My shade is C7. It's really great. Nothing more to say. It's a solid product. The brush I usually use to apply it with is this e.l.f. pointed powder brush. Super easy. You can get that at Target. So to remove my makeup, I usually use Neutrogena's Makeup Remover Cleansing Wipes. I have the full-size one that I use at home, and then for travel, they've got these really nifty and convenient single-wrapped portions that I absolutely love. So that's what I use to remove my makeup. So moving on to eyeshadow. I'm really not a big eyeshadow girl. I don't really wear eyeshadow all that much. If I do, however, I do use this MAC paint pot. I had this for a really long time, and honestly I should probably replace it because it's a bit old. So this is great because I can just, so I do use this paint pot a lot. I'll put everything that I'm talking about, I will put in the description box below. Yes, and also if I do want to use eyeshadow, I also use this eyeshadow palette from e.l.f. I think I picked this up at Target. Really easy, Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette, and sometimes I'll use this at, you know what? If anybody has an eyeshadow palette that they love for travel, please let me know in the comments below. So moving on to eyebrows. For eyebrows, I use this brow groomer brush from Bobbi Brown. This is another one of those products I've had for over 10 years, and I use it pretty often because I have this slit in my eyebrow. When I was a kid, I think I was in 3rd grade, we were outside on the playground and I was underneath one of the swing sets. I don't really remember exactly what happened, but the swing came and hit me in my eyebrow and I had to have 3 stitches, and of course it took out all the hair in that area, so I have this like kind of bald patch in my eyebrow. I do cover it up and I use this thing. I think this is a chunky eyeliner. This is what I use to cover up that area, and then I'll use Glossier's Boy Brow on top, and that's kind of what I use to take care of my eyebrows and cover up that little slit there. Yes, Glossier is also another brand that I am just completely love. So moving on to blushes. So I'll start with the blush. One of them is, again, for my Frugal Girls e.l.f. blush palette. I think this one is called Dark. I got this at Target. It's got 4 really beautiful tones. Let's see if you can. I also have another blush, and this is from Bare Mineral. It's just very soft and simple. And to apply these blushes, I use this, it's dirty, but this is a kabuki brush that I got from Sephora. So it's really great for travel. Oil absorbing sheets, because, you know, slop up the oil and whatnot. For eyeliner, the liquid eyeliners that I love are this e.l.f. one in black, and then also this Glossier Pro Tip is also really great, and I love to throw these in my makeup bag. The e.l.f. one is a bit thicker and chunkier, and I love the Glossier Pro Tip because it's a little bit thinner, so I feel like I can be a little bit more precise with this one. So mascara. There are really only 2 mascaras that I use, and I kind of switch them out. The first one is the Benefit's They're Real mascara. I feel like it just makes my eyes look a little bit bigger and brighter. And then I also have the Benefit Roller Lash mascara. It lengthens my lashes, makes them look longer and more full. But I'm totally down to try some new mascaras if you have any suggestions. I know the They're Real mascara has a travel size because I've seen it. I don't know if Roller Lash has a travel size eyelash curler here that I can't really go anywhere without. You guessed it, these are also e.l.f. There's like a rubber that's supposed to be up here that fell out years ago. Never put it back on, and I don't even know where it is anymore. I've talked about this before in a couple of videos, but I absolutely love traveling with products that serve multiple purposes. And so this product can serve multiple purposes, and that is the Noto Lip and Cheek Stain. I got this like beautiful soft pink, but I'm not gonna lie, these products are a bit pricey, but they're good. These are definitely quality products. And then I've got this deeper berry color that's really beautiful on the lips. I also love Glossier's Cloud Paint. These are absolutely my go-tos. My favorite is the Haze. This is definitely the one I throw in my bag the most often. I also have the shade Storm, which I also really love. It's a little bit, I'd say maybe it's a little bit softer than Haze, but Haze is my go-to. So for lipsticks, now lipsticks is where I can't seem to hold back. I love Kosas lipsticks. They're creamy, they last a while, don't dry my lips out. I have 4 shades. I've got Stardust, Thrillist, Phoenix, and Rosewater. There are a few brands of lipsticks that I really want to try that I just haven't gotten around to it, but so I also really love to travel with Glossier's Generation G lipstick. I have Zip and Jam. Zip is more like a poppy red and Jam is like a deep berry. I'm gonna read you what Glossier says about Generation G, so they sum it up, I think, way better than I could. A lip color that gives the look and finish of a just blotted lipstick. I like that. Yeah, oh, they're great. Especially when I want to be really minimal and dialed down. I want to look presentable, but I'm really not trying to do too much. I love using the Generation Gs for that. I also love NARS lip liners. I've got a couple of them. The only thing I'll say about these, I love them, but they can be a little bit drying. I'll wear this either by itself or I'll use it, you know, underneath. Then finally for lip balm, I do like the Glossier Balm.com. This is really great. A friend gave this to me, but my go-to is Lucas Pawpaw ointment. It's Australian. Another product I've been using for over 10 years. I actually have a bigger tub that I keep in my bathroom, and then I have about 2 or 3 of these that I keep all over the place. This one is specifically for my travel makeup kit, but I've also got one in my purse, one in my backpack, one that I keep at work, keep them all over the place. They're great for the lips, but because it's a papaya ointment, it serves more than one purpose. If you're traveling and you get like a minor cut, you can put that on. I also use it if I can't find lotion anywhere, I'll use it as a lotion. I also use it for dry patches on my skin. What is in your travel makeup kit? Please let me know in the comments below. And if there's any tried and true products that you love and live by, especially for travel, please let me know. I would love to hear them and use them and try them. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. Definitely feel free to follow me on Instagram for even more things about travel. And I will see you guys later. Bye.